Hi, welcome to my feed. My name is Melissa, and this is what I think will be a brief unboxing of two items that I received today. They both came to me from the US. I do not live in the US. I would call this Happy Mail, except that I'm not entirely happy that a package that is this size, you can see the thickness, cost more to ship than this item. So when you see what's inside, you might understand why I'm not entirely happy, but I'm gonna try and be happy. I'm happy to have got the privilege to be able to get these items sent out. This is being shot during 2020 and there is a pandemic. So I'm just going to toss things aside. I don't think there's too much information. Oh, there is. Okay. I'm going to have to blur that out. And I'm just going to move this slightly off camera while I take out the packing information. Okay, I'm going to move the parcel aside and try and do this. Okay. So this particular brand is really popular. I have hemmed and hawed over whether or not I would stay entirely local and buy local. Ooh, look at how fun that is. Or if I would wait for one of the sales when things were 30 or 40% off and then bite the bullet and ship, because quite honestly, the price to ship just one of these is the same to ship as all of these. And shipping all of these little magnetic clips cost more than shipping a Franklin Covey compact binder. So if you know what a Franklin Covey compact binder is like, especially when it's leather, you know that it is weighty, even when it doesn't have anything in it. So let's see what I got for quote-unquote Happy Mail. So this should have some moons on it. I'm going to open it relatively quickly. I'm sighing because there's so much packaging. So much packaging. Okay. It's cute. That's pretty much all I can say. It's cute. It's got a strong magnet. If you're aware of the brand, then you've kind of seen these on the interwebs. You kind of know what it's all about. So I got the moon phases, which I like. It's cute. Very quickly, I got a really lovely, colorful series of Oli Clips that are smaller. And again, if you watch stuff online, then you've seen this stuff before. If you're like me and you're not a resident of the US, this gets painful to ship. You kind of ship as much as you can at the same time, I would imagine, to take advantage of what you're doing. So it's really pretty, it's really colorful. I love this. I've been admiring it on people's planners. Sam Kelly has shown this in many of her flips or just videos on YouTube on her channel, and I have been in love with the color of this, all the colors and all the ways I can use it for months now. So I got that. I'm happy about that. Yay, Happy Mail. Another one that I have been really loving when I saw it in use elsewhere is the peacock feathers. We have a small zoo within walking distance of where we live, and there are peacocks, and there's a male, and so I like to go and visit him from time to time. And I just love the colors in this. I do have a vintage, well, quasi-vintage Finchley in an aqua kind of color, and it's really more for summer, but hey, I'll probably make use of this for other things too. Gorgeous color. That makes me happy. So on the subject of acquiring, oops, sorry for the camera shake, on the subject of acquiring things locally versus paying for shipping, I would much prefer to be able to get things locally, and it's with a lot of deliberate thought that I think about getting something shipped. I have to really, really think I'm going to appreciate it. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I ordered. Maybe it's a freebie. I'm going to have to check my invoice. Magnetic clip. I did not order this. Oops. I'm not a pink person at all. Well, maybe a good magenta, but I'm not a fluoro pink. So maybe I will find someone in the planner community local to me in Southern Ontario who would appreciate this and benefit. We'll see if I was charged for it, how much I was charged for it, if it's a gift for somebody, or if I have to pass along the fee. But I did not order this. This is not mine, for the record. Okay. I suppose it's better to receive something that you didn't order versus not receiving the things you did order. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. So I'm trying to buy things locally, but every once in a while there's something that's just not available in my home country, which is Canada. So I waited. I thought this over. I had things in my cart for a couple of consecutive sales, didn't bite the bullet, so to speak. This is the 3-pack. This is a long video, folks. If you are watching because you're curious about what is in the second item, thank you for following along. Look at how strong that is. And if you've seen these before, you've seen them before. You know what they are. They're a 3-pack of the small Oli Clips and the little cat prints. I wasn't sure I would ever order these, but I have a brown and black compact planner in here, and I decided that this was a good value as a 3-pack, and I'd make use of it with this specific planner. Let's get to the planner. And if you've been patient because you wanted to see the planner, thanks for watching. Okay, so I have no idea what I am going to find here, meaning that I don't know exactly what the quality is going to be like. I had photos to look at, so I know that there were photos, but sometimes it's hard to see what's going on in an eBay photo. And it was one of those things where I'm going to acknowledge that I'm a sucker for stitching contrast. I love a dark brown, I love a black. I don't normally put the two together, but when I saw this, I thought, okay, well, maybe. In a previous career life, it was very corporate. I am familiar with the Franklin system, and I'm not adverse to trying something that I've never had before. Historically, I use Filofax planners, and I have since 1991. It's been a while. This is 2020, folks. Okay, so my prime purpose in getting this is I teach in community centers. We are in a pandemic. I need to be able to take things with me and disinfect things. And I was kind of hoping that this wouldn't be quite so nice looking because I might be disinfecting this on a regular basis. It's why I didn't purchase or use one of my existing Filofaxes, because those need to be babied as far as I'm concerned. I don't normally go for zipper closures. The reason I did is because if I have to toss this into a tote bag, or not even carry a tote bag if I'm not allowed to carry one, and I'll find that out this week, I need something that I can close against the elements. We have 4 seasons most years in the part of Canada that I live in. It rains, it snows, it's windy. I can't lose teaching information. I've got to be able to secure it to some degree. So let's look this over. It's got a strap that does need to be conditioned, but it looks like the stitching is in really good shape. This was probably made after 1991, maybe 93. Currently, Franklin is selling something called the Libby, which is modeled after this as far as I can tell. Let me check on the focus there. So the tab looks to be in pretty good condition. So far, from what I can tell, the zipper looks decent. It feels pretty decent. There's a zip pocket on the back. Oh, that was open. So that is smoother to pull than the item that goes all the way around. I am a lefty. Chances of me sitting to write in this are slim to none. I will be taking things out and either slitting the edges or opening up these rings repeatedly to get into my planner and my pages. There is a bit of adhesive that I need to remove. I expected that. I did see that in the photo. And the slots all appear to be intact, which is nice. There's a gusseted pocket. If you've never seen one of these before, there is a gusseted pocket. Oops, sorry for the camera shake, folks. Lots of camera shake. I'm standing above and behind the tripod. Zipper works really well. Pocket feels a little dusty, but I'll just clean that out when I clean the whole thing and condition it. There's one non-elasticated or elasticized pen loop on the left, and there is a similar leather pen loop on the right. There's a pocket, there's a pocket. There's sort of a page finder, if you will. I can use my existing hole punches. So that was useful so that I'm not overspending on buying another ring system hole punch. Let's check the rings. These rings are bigger than I have ever used in a personal kind of planner. They remind me of something I would use in a sort of office supply style plastic vinyl binder. They sound a little twangy, but they feel pretty decent. And with a hex set, I could always replace the rings, which was really important to me to have that flexibility, knowing it's a vintage piece. I'm not a fan of gold rings, but I'll live with it. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this. It was just under $15 US. And it's full grain leather if my research is correct. The stitching is all great. I need to remove a sticker, and if I can't, well, hey, I guess that's where I get to add some quote-unquote deco, functional deco. Doesn't smell like it's been in any kind of mothball type of storage, which is really positive. And I'll work on the zipper a little bit, but it felt pretty good. The other two zippers felt smoother, but all in all, I'm really glad that I was able to rescue this item. It had been sitting there for a while. It had been discounted. So under $15 US for a really lovely, useful planner. I'll get to fill it, and I will show off the planning system that I'm developing for myself in a future video. That's it for now. Thank you so much if you've been watching along since I started out here, showing off a little bit of Happy Mail. If you are in Southern Ontario and you have not been able to get Oli Clips, if you are interested in fluorescent pink, a small, I'll check and see if I was charged. I'll check and see if it was an intentional gift or if it was added by mistake, and I'll let them know. But it might be up for grabs. Feel free to message me, leave me a comment if you're interested in this, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to enjoy using it, and so then what's the point? So let me know if you might be interested, and I'll figure out if it was a freebie or if I have to pay for it, and we can talk about getting it out to you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.